Baby, go check this out. I think they just spawned it. Oh my God, I need it. I gotta have this. I gotta have this. Oh, this I gotta have. And this. I definitely need this. Oh, this. Ah, yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations. Your angelfish just spawned in your community tank, but you wasn't ready for it. During this video, I am going to be giving you the exact advice that you definitely want. But if you stick to the end of the video, I am going to give you better advice that you don't want. And any experienced angelfish breeder will agree with me on this one. So listen up closely and stay to the end. First decision has to be made. Do you want to see this thing through? Do you want to keep and raise these babies? If the answer is no, then in all honesty, the best thing to do is remove the eggs right now. Now, if it's a community tank, more than likely the angelfish will eat the eggs, or some other fish will eat the eggs. It's not going to happen in a community tank, so you don't have to worry about it. But for the time that those eggs are there, there's going to be turmoil in your tank. Turmoil. Things are going to be messed up. So you might as well go ahead and get rid of them and just nip it in the bud right then and there. If the answer is yes, then buckle up. Here we go. The best way to go about it, because they've already laid their eggs, and normally it's on a leaf or it's on a pipe, it's on something that is not very easy to remove the eggs on, is to remove the other fish. The way you go about this is you get a piece of plastic, maybe the top of a tote, you cut it to the exact dimensions or whatever of the aquarium, you know, front to back, and you put a barrier as to cover the pair with the eggs and all the other fish. Then you remove the fish. You don't want to disturb the pair, because they'll eat the fish if you start going in with a net and going through that. You don't want to do that. So go ahead and put a barrier in and do what you got to do. Then leave the angelfish there and let them have the entire tank. But now you have to figure out what to do with these other fish. This video is not about what to do with the other fish. I'm just talking about what to do with your angelfish and the spawn. That's a whole nother video. The other way to go about it is, if they did do it on a leaf or something you can remove from the tank, then you're going to want to get like some type of container, a small tank, like a little 3-gallon or 5-gallon, 1-gallon pickle jar, and put whatever it is that they laid the eggs on, put it in there. You can fill it with, I've seen people use RO water. I've seen people use tap water with chlorine remover in it. I've seen people use the tank water and fill it and put that, whatever it is that the egg's on, put it in there, fasten it to something so it doesn't move around and everything. Then you get an air stone and you put the air stone on gentle. It doesn't have to be blasting. You want it on gentle, and you want the bubbles to gently go over the eggs like that. Now, you also want to put a couple of drops of methylene blue. How many drops will I put per gallon? I just put a couple of drops. I would probably put like 2 or 3 drops in here. You're just trying to, maybe 2. You just want to get it a little bit blue to kill any fungus. I've heard all kinds of ratios. At this point, I just go, that's blue enough. If you want to know how blue it is, how blue you should make it, I'll put this blue right here. Make it this blue. Keep the temperature of the eggs the same as the temperature of the aquarium, which if they laid eggs, hopefully it's around 80, 82 degrees. Then you give it about a week. A lot of people will be tempted in getting a 20-gallon and putting the parents and the eggs and whatever it is and putting them in a 20-gallon. Not going to work. It's going to throw the parents off. You're basically going to restart the scenario. It's just not going to work. They're going to either eat the eggs, they're going to abandon the eggs. The eggs aren't going to do the transition very well because it's an entire new tank that you're setting up from scratch. It's just not going to work that way. That's why I say it's better to keep them in the existing tank and remove all the other fish. Now for the advice that you really, really need, but you really, really didn't expect. 20-gallon high or better with a heater, a slate, jars, extra tanks, extra heaters, extra bubblers, methylene blue, doing all this stuff so that you can do it properly without having to, rig stuff up. You can go ahead and get your baby brine shrimp set up. You can do all that stuff. But chances are, if this just popped up on you, these eggs are so delicate that unless you're already set up for it, it's not going to happen. You're going to be causing yourself so much stress and disappointment when it doesn't happen. It's okay. In 2 weeks, they're going to do it again. You got 2 weeks to get ready. Now, you've probably seen the food up here and the shoes down there. That's because I have a website. Go ahead and check out my websites. Check out some of my AQUA FUNK gear that's inspired by the hobby. Get some of my food because you're going to need to fatten up that female angelfish or whatnot. And here's a couple other videos that you might find interesting to watch next.